Often called the rover of the zodiac, you are spontaneous and freedom-loving, and you always seem to be going in several directions at the same time. Your ruling planet Jupiter gives you a zest, a vitality for living, and a mind that is open and receptive. Jovial Jupiter also blesses you with a wonderful sense of humour, and you are often a very funny and very witty person, loving the social scene, especially when your good humour and fun-loving nature are appreciated. Life is never dull with you, Sagittarius. Your restless nature keeps you on the move, and your insatiable urge to roam pushes you forward to meet new people and to travel to new places, always with an eye on the distant horizon. In fact, your friends often have the feeling that you have one foot out of the door, sometimes even moving in the opposite direction. Quick-witted, articulate and intelligent, you have a strong tendency to exaggeration, often promising what you cannot deliver, for your loyalties lie in the now and not in the future. Feeling chained to a situation that will always be the same is the worst thing you can imagine, for you love to feel free, unfettered, and fantastically alive. You need excitement and adventure in your life, and you are often slow in making a commitment, as you prefer to travel alone rather than making it a shared experience. Threats to your freedom can pierce your very soul, and you will withdraw from a relationship instantly unless you are free to come and to go as you please. Like a butterfly, you are maddeningly elusive. Like the butterfly, if you are trapped, you could die. You really need to learn to live in the real world to achieve personal happiness and success, for you don't often see things as they really are, and are bubbling over with enthusiasm and optimism, as exuberant as a child with a new toy. Certainly you need a career which is exciting and lots of fun, something where you can get swept up with the drama of the moment, rather than dragged down by a monotonous routine. Quick results are essential to hold your interest, and you usually do best in positions of authority and power, such as law or politics. With your highly competitive spirit, you can excel in professional sports or the theatre, but your Sagittarian bluntness can make progress in business difficult. For you say what you want to say, when you want to say it, and whether anyone else wants to hear it or not. Outrageously generous, you really are a lovable character, and even though you make promises that you often fail to deliver, and are often misunderstood, nevertheless, you can obtain great wealth and success. You aim your arrows of ambition with great skill, and you're best in the public eye, for you need to have your achievements recognized as well as rewarded. You need a constant challenge, so don't be afraid of taking on a job that seems impossible. You can conquer it and then progress to something new. Most of your friends tend to be sympathetic to your adventurous spirit, and you have many of them. And although you are continually making more friends, yet you do not get to know them very well or in any depth, preferring to treat them more as acquaintances than true friends. Your most compatible friends and marriage partners are born under the signs of Aries and Leo, although Scorpio, Aquarius and Libra often appeal to you. The Arian matches your fiery ambition and love of adventure, while the partner born under the sun sign of Leo can stabilize your personality with practicality and bring warmth and devotion into the relationship. Love is an adventure, and you enjoy the chase most of all. And it is hard to get you to commit yourself to a lifelong relationship. You find it a strain to be faithful. That is, if you succeed at all. When problems do arise in a relationship, you try and solve them with wild displays of material and emotional generosity, seeking to placate your loved one with extravagant gifts and promises. Probably the best way to keep you is for your partner to spell out their expectations and not to rely on subtleties or innuendo. You're a good time person, Sagittarius, and your partner will need to not only be loyal, but alive and amusing, and be prepared to follow you to the ends of the earth. They will also need to see to all the practical matters in your life, and be willing to share your dreams and your visions. The balance is achieved when your head is in the clouds, but their feet are firmly planted on the ground. For your world is your future, and you'll search to the ends of the earth to fulfill your dream. If you were born between November the 22nd and December the 21st, you were born under the sign of the Archer, Sagittarius, the 9th sign of the zodiac. Your challenge for 1982 will be to develop the more positive side of your character and to emerge a stronger, more confident and responsible individual by the year's end. With Uranus and Neptune both in your sign all year, you are going to have a real struggle with the more negative side of your nature. Your natural tendency towards restlessness and irresponsibility will be more strongly emphasized than ever. You will certainly be ambitious this year and want to push forward to achieve success. And with Saturn and Pluto in Libra, may well find yourself obsessed with achieving your goals to the exclusion of all else, including family and loved ones. Money will be on your mind in January, not only how you can earn it, but how you can earn more of it. You will also be thinking about your own personal goals and relationships in connection with your financial affairs. As the month progresses, the emphasis shifts to communication. Do you really know where you are going in life? Communicate clearly now to those around you, particularly those you love, making sure that what you really say is what you mean. After the 2nd of February, you will have the opportunity now to clear up any misunderstandings that have arisen. And as February progresses, you will have a greater tendency to become obsessed with reaching your goals. Be careful now, and for the next several months, that you do not do so to the exclusion of everything else. You may find that your happy-go-lucky and easy-come, easy-go attitude will not work with your friends this month, and you'll have to work harder at any friendship you value highly if you don't want to lose it. After mid-month, the planetary emphasis shifts to your home, and you are urged to put more effort into your family relationships. This is no time to neglect those you love. The need to communicate continues into March, especially as you may find a conflict developing between your home life and your outside life. Begin to sort out your priorities now. It's possible that you may feel the need to be more alone, as a growing feeling of restlessness and dissatisfaction rises within you. As the Sun enters Aries on the 21st, and the days get warmer, there will be a new emphasis on love, and your thoughts will turn to love and romance. But be cautioned that through the end of March and into April, your self-indulgence doesn't get the better of you. You'll be single-minded now, and this could come from a growing feeling of restlessness and dissatisfaction within, causing you to overcompensate. Your career is highlighted after the 21st, but you will only be successful if you express yourself clearly. And your restlessness, which could so easily be misinterpreted by your superiors, needs to be controlled. Minor problems at work, or perhaps with your health, could take on an over-exaggerated importance. So you will need to understand that things may not be as difficult as they seem. Home and family life settle down after April the 7th, and your home could become the haven of rest and recuperation you need. With Venus in your house of love after the 5th of May, any strains on your love life that have occurred over the past several months simply disappear. And at the same time, many of your worries about health and career solve themselves as well. That Sagittarius single-mindedness continues though, and you're cautioned not to let the frivolous side of your nature take over in dealing with things other than your immediate objective. After the 15th, keep the lines of communication open to your loved ones or to your business partner, as there could be a great deal of misunderstanding at the moment about why you are behaving exactly the way you are. June sees some pressures on your personality easing, and your work, health, and your close personal relationships will all become more harmonious and enjoyable. Partnerships and romantic ties are especially emphasized on the 21st, and many Sagittarians will become engaged or married around this time, with a happy future ahead assured. The sunny days of July shed new light on where you feel you are going in life, as much of the turmoil and conflict of the first part of the year will clear up. Romantic relationships are more harmonious now, and you will find a new pleasure and closeness with your loved one, finding new ways of expressing your love. You could also be in for an inheritance or legacy this month, around the 20th. As July flows into August, your Sagittarian love of travel will become stronger than ever, and you may find the urge irresistible to be off to distant, exotic places. Take the opportunity to be off and away now and dissipate some of the nervous energy that has collected so far this year. Much of your unsettled feelings will begin to disappear this month, and a holiday to a far-flung, distant place could get you in fine fettle for autumn, which will be as golden as the leaves on the trees. When the sun changes signs on the 24th, there will be a new emphasis on your personal achievements and your standing in the outside world. If you have successfully dealt with the challenges of the first half of the year, then by the end of the first week of September, with most of the year's unsettled feelings disappearing, you should be at the very peak of your achievement. Let confusion and indecisiveness have no part in your life as you move clearly towards your objectives. Your single-mindedness will ease, and at last you will once again be able to include the rest of mankind in your life. Be sure now about where you are going and why you are getting there. Through September and most of October, you will also find friends rallying round, and indeed friendship will take on a whole new importance for you. But with Mars in your sign all month, you will have a stronger tendency than usual to impulsiveness, and if you overdo it, you could be accident-prone. A normally energetic person, even you could find your strength overtaxed this month. A strong concentration of planets in Scorpio during November will heighten your intuitive powers, and you could find yourself looking deeper, to inner levels, more than ever before. And during this time, you could develop a spiritual awareness that you had never believed possible. Saturn enters this area of your chart on the 30th, where it will remain for the next 2.5 years, and you will continue to search for the meaning of life. During this time, you may feel the need for being alone and meditating. And indeed, you are challenged to look deeper into the very depths of your soul. The last part of November and the first half of December sees a strong concentration of planets in your sign, strongly emphasizing all aspects of your personality. Take a good long look at your lifestyle now and get things into perspective. From the middle of December onwards, there is an equally strong emphasis on money, and you should have plenty of cash to celebrate the festive season. Your business abilities will be heightened as never before, so take advantage of the opportunity to lay some solid financial groundwork for 1983. As the year draws to a close, take time for reflection and see just what you have learnt during 1982. For you will find yourself entering 1983 as a stronger, more balanced personality, more loved and respected by those around you as never before.